David MAKOLO joins us once again. Hopefully the connection is better this time around. He's a lawyer and he's challenging the occupation of the Comptroller General of the NIS here in Nigeria. That's the Nigerian Immigration Service. Mr. MAKOLO, thanks for joining us again, and sorry for the initial cutoff. It was due to technical glitches. If you can hear me now, I also asked you then, I was talking about the court sentencing that should have come out today, but I've been corrected. It was yesterday. You were walking us through what exactly the issue here is. What do you have against Mr. Babandele of the NIS?
Well, good afternoon, listeners, and good afternoon, Nigerians.
Good afternoon.
I don't have anything personal. I don't have anything personal against Mohammed Babandele. He's my colleague. All of us have been colleagues. He joined the Immigration Service in 1985 as a level 8 officer. I joined 1987 as a level 7 officer. Though I'm still a level 12 officer, by his grace, he got to the pinnacle of the profession. All I have said in the petition I wrote to the minister is this is a legal opinion I wrote that nobody, under our laws as they exist today, this is the immigration laws, this is the Police Act, this is Armed Forces Act, this is Public Service Rules, this is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In all of these that are perused and studied and researched into, nobody has the power to extend the tenure, a statutory tenure of any civil servant or public servant that is set by law. Until those laws are amended, nobody has the power to. Once your time is up, 35 years or 60 years, whichever one comes first, you are to go. We can't fold our arms and watch constitutional violation with impunity and recklessness. And these people are living woes, tales of woes, debts behind for us to pay, and for our generation yet unborn to pay. It's a public interest. It's a public affair. If all of us will keep quiet, I have chosen to say, look, gentlemen, this is wrong. Nobody has the power to elongate the tenure of any public servant, anybody drawing money from the Federation account. Today we are paying VAT of 7.5. Everybody is paying. The country is saying today is broke. And more debt is coming on us. And the people who are leading us not right. We should be able to make a comment that this is not the right thing. And on it, I wrote to the minister, advised the minister, look, our laws does not accommodate anybody staying 1 minute longer than his tenure in office. When I wrote, the next thing I saw was police wounding me into detention for 2 weeks. I filed a suit in this respect. Let our laws be interpreted. This is the suit. When I originated summons, what is our law saying? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, okay. But if I'm right, let the law be implemented the way it is. Right. This is our law. This is our country. We should not hold our arms and allow it to be destroyed.
Yeah, Dr. Daniel, according to you,
that's
the
extension...
extension...
That's all I have against tenure elongation.
Yes, according to you, the extension is arbitrary, unlawful, immoral, and illegal. These are your words. Doesn't the minister, now that's the question, doesn't the minister have the power under maybe some situations to do that? And what reason did he adduce for extending Babandele's tenure? You know, maybe you should add to that, whether you have the local standard, you know, to talk about being in a position, you know, to write this petition and ask that his service not be extended.
Well, I have the locals because I'm a citizen of Nigeria, and whatever affects Nigeria affects me. So I should not wait until I'm dead before I complain of what I think is wrong. And like every other citizen in Nigeria, whatever is wrong, we should all condemn it. And what is right, we should all praise it. To me, this is wrong, and I am condemning it. And I did not only stop at writing the petition, I filed a suit in this respect for the court to interpret our laws. What is our law saying? If the minister, who is a party, dragged to court, has anything exceptional under any law, he should bring it to court and we will scrutinize it. But so far so good, I have looked at the laws and I don't see where he derives any power under any circumstance to extend the tenure of any public servant in the service of the Federation, drawing money from the taxpayers' money from the Federation account to be maintained in an arbitrary manner. That's all I'm saying.
We've had similar situations with the service chiefs, and the response of the president and the presidency has been that the president does have the prerogative to make appointments or retain old ones. Don't you think that this is what applies here, because his appointment is also subject to the president's assent into it? What do you say to those who say, you know, it is the prerogative of the president to do this? And secondly, if you could just respond to me, because you say you've also been a service person in the NIS. What effect does this have on the integrity and the competence of other officers aspiring to be promoted to that office?
Now, your questions are multifaceted. Let me take you one by one. One, the president's prerogative, with due respect to our president, is our president and is our country. We must give him the respect. But he is elected under the law. His actions and inactions are guided by law. We should not forget about that. The Constitution did not give him I have dragged the Attorney General to court. Let the Attorney General come to court and explain it to all of us, and let the court decide. The court should not be intimidated, neither should I be intimidated, neither should anybody be intimidated. Let our laws be interpreted as is before the court. No, two, this tenure elongation is demoralizing. All officers are now, they feel inferior, they feel bad. People are standing on the forest guiding Nigerians. They are all dejected. They are all feeling bad. And how do you get the best out of somebody who is not passionate about what he's doing, who is demoralized, who feel, okay, maybe they don't like me, or I am not part of this system, or we are not so. Every officer look forward to the last day, to the possibility of being appointed to head this organization, to come up with all these ideas. I had done it for 33 years. I have a problem with them. That is not the issue. The issue is about our country. It's about our existence. It's about our survival. It's about our security. If we leave our hands, this is continued, officers are demoralized. Go back. The security system should come up with reports of them. This is happening in beer parlors everywhere. Everybody is complaining loud. In case the government has not heard, I'm telling them loudly. Officers are demoralized. Inside this demoralization, you don't get the best of officers. And the right thing should be done. The laws are there to guide us. Nobody has monopoly over the law. The laws are available. And I've subjected them to court. Let them come to court and say what their own opinion is. The court is the last hope of the common man. And I've dropped my own grievances before the court. If what I'm saying is wrong, let the court determine. And if they have any reason, let should come and file their own reason before the court and show us where it is in the law. And the court is there to interpret and judge. But leaving it this way is injurious to all of us and to our existence as a nation. I think it's wrong. I believe it's wrong. And that's why I went to court to challenge it. Despite the fact that I'm being hooded around, I'm being pursued around, the court, these National Industrial Court rules, after 30 days of the process, they are supposed to file their processes. Everyone that have been sued or dragged to court, the minister up to now has not bothered to respond to the court. Neither has the secretary to the federal government bothered to respond to the court. The head of service and the attorney general, who is attorney general, who is supposed to protect the court and protect the law, has not bothered to respond to the court 2 months down the line.
Hello, hello. If you can hear me, you talked about taking the NIS to court. And of course, you involved the Minister of Interior and the rest of the people you involved. We wanted to bring us up to speed. The judgment was supposed to be yesterday, Tuesday. Bring us up to speed. What is the status now? Has the court passed down its judgment, or has it been adjourned? What is the latest?
It has been adjourned to 3rd of November. And I'll use this opportunity to appeal to our courts. It has been adjourned to 3rd of November for hearing, because most of them has failed or refused or neglected to file their own processes and bring their own position to court. I have dropped my own position before the court. They are expected to bring their position to court before now, and their failure to do so makes the court handicapped. And the court had given them up to 3rd of November for definite hearing, so that they have opportunity to drop their own position And I will have an opportunity to reply on point of law if I think otherwise. So that let this matter be tested by our courts. Let our laws be tested in our courts. Let our judges be courageous enough to stand on our law as it is. Let the world know that we are a law-abiding country and we have our law-abiding citizens. We shouldn't allow things to be done arbitrarily. In the front of our nose, 200 million of us holding our arms and washing ourselves this way. I think there should be an exception to this. The processes are before the court since on the 7th of August. And they were served. Everybody, every party, including the Attorney General, have been served. And they cannot go behind now to do anything in respect of the Controller General of Nigerian Immigration Service until the matter in court is decided. This is a constitutional violation. A constitutional matter should carry speed in our court. Not only the electoral matter that should carry speed. Constitutional violation and the violation, the defilement of our grand norm should carry speed in our court. That's what I'm agitating for. And I'm asking our courts, from the lower court to the highest court, to the Supreme Court, constitutional violation should take priority. We shouldn't allow constitutional violation to continue unhindered, to continue uncorrected, to continue unpunished.
Thank you so much, Mr. MAKOLO. We do wish you the best in your quest for justice.